Fast and the Furious 5. So I went to go watch it. I think it was last week when it first came out. I mean, I knew it was gonna be like the best one ever. Like from number one all the way to number five. I knew it was gonna be where they're gonna put everything together. It's gonna be more action, more speed, more girls, more money, just everything, just over the top. And I was just expecting it to be a pretty good movie. And I gotta say, it was. I went to one theater and it was sold out. I didn't think it was gonna be sold out, but it was. So I went to another theater and it was like a line out the door. People were waiting in line to get in, and so I was kind of, it's kind of firing me up to. So I finally get into the movie. The movie starts, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's watch this thing. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. The beginning is just. It's just the whole train part and everything, where that very first job that they do, where Paul Walker's like hanging on that vehicle thing that they had, where they're ripping off all the cars off the train, and he's just barely hanging on, and Vin Diesel just comes driving up, in that whatever car it was, and he just speeds up, and he's like, bridge, Paul Walker's yelling out bridge, and it's like right there, and it's this huge cliff, and like you're thinking, how the fuck can? There's no freaking way that they're gonna make that in time. It's just, but he makes it. Paul Walker jumps, he freaking grabs onto the back of the car, and they just, and you're thinking, are they gonna stop? No, they freaking go over the cliff, and Paul Walker's he's just like, woo! He's just riding that car, like in the back of the car. He just like stands up like he's riding like a surfboard. He's like, yeah, let's go, surf's up. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like the only guy in that theater that was cracking up. I just started laughing. I was like, what is this? But right there, I knew it was just gonna be a fun, exciting, insane, just action. Just go get them. I was just like, all right, let's do this. Let's watch this thing. And throughout the movie, it was fun. It was, the fighting scenes with The Rock. I mean, come on, you gotta love The Rock. He's just the action star, and he just does it pretty good. Nowadays, he acts pretty good. His acting's got better, and gotta give him props. It's The Rock. He's a big boy. You don't wanna talk too much crap about him. He's just a badass guy. But yeah, he's the fighting scene with Vin Diesel. They're just freaking beating each other up super hard and just all day long. Just boom, boom, boom. And yeah, I gotta say, I mean, that's when I just came back from Vegas. So I was like, the partying, the fast life. It was everything that. It was pretty much a guy's fantasy. Just put it that way. It was a guy's fantasy. Every man's fantasy, And then there's this chick that's like super hot, right? And she knows how to drive. She's kind of tough, She's into that whole fast life thing. And at the end, I mean, I'm just saying, the Asian guy actually scores his hottie in, which that's pretty unusual too. When does an Asian guy, in a movie score the hottest chick in the movie? And that was, got to give the hands up to him, like right on. You did it. Good job. So you know what? I don't want to talk about every part of the movie and screw the movie for you guys, because I've already seen it, and it already came out last week. So I'm sure a lot of you guys already have seen it. But if you guys haven't seen it yet, it's a must-see movie. And like I said, it's action all the way through from beginning to the end. It's kind of like, a lot of it is like, how the fuck is that possible? But it's a movie. Bunch of explosions, speed racing. The ending was ridiculous. I mean, they have this huge safe that they're driving across the city, and they decide to take on this whole, the whole Brazilian mob and all this stuff, and that's just insanely crazy. But like I said, it's a must-see. I would watch it if you haven't already seen it already. And have fun with it. You know, the whole time I was just kind of on my seat, on the edge of my seat, and I was enjoying it. You know, I was kind of getting hot in there. I was sweating. I was getting involved in it. I was laughing. I was screaming. I was, you know, the people that I was watching with, they were enjoying it too, and they're telling me to calm down because I was getting too involved in the movie. But I get like that sometimes. I get a little intense, and but like I said, watch it. I liked it. 2 thumbs up for me. I would say, I mean, best Fast and the Furious ever. Fast five. So check it out. Enjoy it. See you next time.